guys, so good evening and welcome back to my magical world. It's me, Frostbite, your favorite activity here in the Philippines. Medyo nagpi-flicker yung phone ko. I'm using my old phone. So, sana ma-film naman siya ng maayos. It's 12:03 in the morning. And today is, wait lang, I'm gonna check. Today is Monday, April 14, 2025. So, I'm supposed to film earlier, pero I'm doing many things. And I'm, getting ready for all the good shit and good things this upcoming months and days. Yan. So, I won, I'm gonna update you. So, I won 400 something. Wait lang. Wait lang. Ayan guys, to continue, I've been a mess lately. But, you know what's funny? Wala lang. Nanalo ako yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. It's not that big, but it's so fun. Like winning, diba? The excitement that you feel when you won something out of nothing. So, yan. Saka na ako magkukwento. I'm not really feeling myself. So, I'm just trying to be here para naman maybe I could feel better. Maybe. Just maybe. So let's try, we are trying we are trying to do our best on a daily basis. And I'm now going to read 199 and pages 200 for you guys. I'm gonna sleep na in a bit. Okay? So, these examples are all related to the phenomenon of synesthesia, moments in which the stimulation of one sense provokes another. For instance, we hear a particular sound and it makes us think of a color. Studies have indicated that synesthesia is far more prevalent among artists and high-level thinkers. Some have speculated that synesthesia represents a high degree of interconnectivity in the brain, which also plays an My words are not wording. So, parang sinisipon pa ako. So, I'm trying to gain my strength lately. It's the pink, is it the pink full moon? It's I'm feeling it. Like, maybe all of us, but it's doing its thing. So, some have speculated that synesthesia represents a high degree of interconnectivity in the brain, which also plays a role in intelligence. Creative people do not simply think in words, but use all of their senses, their entire bodies in the process. They find sense cues that stimulate their thoughts on many levels, whether it be the smelling of something strong or the tactile feel of a rubber ball. What this means is that they are more open to alternative ways of thinking, creating, and sensing the world. They allow themselves a broader range of sense of experience. So you must expand as well. Your notion of thinking and creativity beyond the confines of words and intellectualizations, stimulating your brain and senses from all directions will help unlock your natural creativity and help revive your original mind. So, I'm really not feeling okay. So, maybe I just tried I just tried reading for you, but we'll continue this maybe tomorrow or in the morning. I'll see you again, guys. Hi guys again. So we're back. We're going to continue. I feel a little bit better. Not completely, but I'm here, of course, to finish our pages today. It's 1:13 na in the morning. So, medyo nagpahinga lang ako ng kaunti. But, we're going to finish this. Okay? Saka na ako sa inyo magkukwento. But, daming buts eh. Saka na ako sa inyo magkukwento. Kasi, pag fully okay na ako, now I have glimpses and sensations and feelings of unwanted emotions. So, maybe soon, when I feel completely better and when I have the strength again. Kasi, you know me, I'm a fire sign. I should be in my element. But right now, we're just doing our best. So, here is the step 3. The creative breakthrough, tension, and insight. In the creative lives of almost all masters, we hear of the following pattern. They begin a big project with an initial intuition and excitement about its potential success. It's always been like that. When I hear when I hear a story of someone who is successful in their field, diba? It always starts with a sensation, intuition, and here, diba? There's a sense of excitement. It's like passionate excitement feeling. So, ganon. Intindihin nyo na lang sinasabi ko. Hindi ko pa ngayon, I mean, I'm not composed today. So, yan. So, their project is deeply connected to something personal and primal, and seems very much alive to them, as their initial nervous excitement inspires them in certain directions. They begin to give their concept shape, narrowing down its possibilities and channeling their energies into ideas that grow more and more distinct. They enter a phase of heightened focus, but masters inevitably possess another quality that complicates the work process. They are not easily satisfied by what they are doing. While able to feel excitement, they also feel doubt about the worthiness of their work. They have high internal standard. So, they have set of standards that sometimes they do not share it with you guys, but they have it with themselves. So, like myself, diba? I'm saying some standard when it comes to, for example, for business, diba? I'm vocally expressing it, but in my inner dialogue, there are also things that must happen. Especially, medyo sometimes I'm a bit of a perfectionist. Sometimes, but I want everything to. No, I just really want everything to be in its perfect way. So, yan. Wait lang, nawala tayo. Wait lang, nawala. Wait lang. Okay, continue. So, as they progress, they begin to detect flaws and difficulties in their original idea that they had not foreseen. So, it's not really, diba, sa isang bagay perfect agad. It's a process. So, you'll get there, guys. Don't worry. Huwag kayong, natat. And huwag kayong susuko, diba? In the previous videos, I told you sometimes, diba, it's your determination that leads to serendipity, and later on, you'll find what you're looking for. Exactly what you are looking for. Okay? So as the process begins to become more conscious and less intuitive, that idea once so alive in them starts to seem somewhat dead or stale. This is a difficult feeling to endure, and so they work even harder trying to force a solution. The harder they try, the more inner tension and frustrations they create. The sense of staleness grows. So in the beginning, their mind teemed with rich associations. Now it seems condemned to a narrow track of thought that does not spark the same connections. At certain points in this process, lesser types would simply give up or settle for what they have, a mediocre and half-realized project. But masters are stronger. They have been through this before, and on an unconscious level they understand that they must flow forward, and that the frustration or the feeling of being blocked has a purpose. So in short, they don't quit right away. They calm themselves, they meditate, they reflect, they do many things, guys, to move forward. Kasi 'di ba? Yung kasabihan na if there's a will, if there's a way. So, totoo yun, guys. I mean, 'di ba? Hindi naman yun basta ganun-ganun lang. Pag may ano talaga. Kung gusto may paraan. Kung ayaw mag la la la. So, ayan. So, at a particular higher point of tension, they let go for a moment. This could be as simple as stopping work and going to sleep, or it could mean deciding to take a break or temporarily work on something else. What almost inevitably happens in such moments is that the solution, the perfect idea for completing the work, comes to them. O, diba? Kakasabi ko lang. So, after 10 long years of incessant thinking on the problem of general relativity, Albert Einstein decided one evening to simply give up. He had had enough. It was beyond him. He went to bed early, and when he awoke, the solution suddenly came to him. The composer Richard Wagner had worked so hard on his opera Das Rheingold that he became completely blocked beyond frustrations. He took a long walk in the woods, lay down, and fell asleep. In a sort of half dream, he felt himself sinking in swiftly flowing water. Yan. So the rushing sounds formed into musical chords. He awoke terrified by a feeling of drowning. He hurried home and noted down the chords of his dream, which seemed to perfectly conjure up the sound of rushing water. These chords became the prelude of the opera, a leitmotif that runs throughout it, and one of the most astonishing pieces he had ever written. So these stories are so common as to indicate something essential about the brain and how it reaches certain peaks of creativity. We can explain this pattern in the following way. If we remained as excited as we were in the beginning of our project, maintaining that intuitive feel, that spark at all, we would never be able to take the necessary distance to look at our work objectively and improve upon it. Losing that initial verve causes us to work and rework the idea. It forces us to not settle too early on an easy solution. The mounting frustration and tightness that comes from single-minded devotion to one problem or idea will naturally lead to a breaking point. We realize we are getting nowhere. Such moments are signals from the brain to let go for however long a period necessary, and most creative people consciously or unconsciously accept this. When we let go, we are not aware that below the surface of consciousness, the ideas and associations we had built up continue to bubble, and incubate. With the feeling of tightness gone, the brain can momentarily return to that initial feeling of excitement and aliveness, which by now has been greatly enhanced. Wait lang, ba yan? Ba't bumababa? Wait lang ah. Ba yan? Mawala tayo sa momentum. Ayan, ano siya, slippery. So with the feeling of tightness gone, the brain can momentarily return to that initial feeling of excitement and aliveness, which by now has been greatly enhanced by all of our hard work. The brain can now find the proper synthesis to the work, the one that eluding us because we had become too tight in our approach. Perhaps the idea for the watery sounds and dust rain gold had stirred before in different forms in Wagner's brain as he strained to find the right opening. Only by giving up the chase and falling asleep in the woods was he able to access his unconscious mind and allow an idea that had been brewing there to surface by way of a dream. So maraming guys, there are a lot of instances, or there are a lot of ways which you can find solution through the Akashic record to gain knowledge from that. No, from our source, of course. So that's the only way that you can find solution to a certain problem. Because you know that if there's a problem, there's a solution. It's it's a counter, paano ba? Counter strike. Joke lang, guys. Yung counter, niya. Tamo, hindi ko mahanap yung ko ngayon. I can't find the flow. Think about it. If there's a problem, there's an equal solution for that. And if there is no solution, then don't make it a problem. Diba? So, life should be as simple as that. Okay? But, unfortunately, sobrang talino ng mga tao ngayon. So, they make everything so complex, diba? So, I am a very efficient person. I want everything clean, done. I want everything, in its order. Para, when you move, it's so easy, diba? It's efficient. Basically, I want everybody to feel at ease in work, business, at home, everywhere, guys. Ganon. So, nandun ako sa part. You have to be part of the solution always. Kasi if not, you are the problem. Diba? There's something wrong with you. So, ayan, let's try our best to do that. Bahala kayo, guys, kung saan kayo. Sa pula kayo, sa puti, di ba? Malalaki na kayo, matanda na kayo. So, you certainly know what is right from wrong, di ba? So, educate yourself. If hindi nyo pa sure, mag-agam-agam kayo for many things, if it's right or it's correct, you need advice from intelligenteng mga tao. Okay? Don't just seek advice from just a nobody or a stranger that is may masabi lang, or someone that is may masabi. Basta, seek advice from the right people. Thank you guys for listening. Sana may napulot kayo for today. Nakaalaman. Okay? So, tingnan mo, in such a mess, right? Kasi, I'm not feeling okay pa lately. Anyways, I'm gonna see you again. And know that I will be in my best. On the upcoming days. Ngayon, ito na muna. Thank you for listening. And it's been a while, I know. But don't worry about it. We'll get there. Have a better future. Okay? Thank you guys for listening, and thank you for helping me make this world a better place for all of us and for the future generation. Subscribe to my daily vlog. Joke lang. To my channel, guys. Although I'm not here daily. I'm trying. Diba? O, sige na. Mag-gis yan.